Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome you to Madhu and Saketh Sangeet. To start the night off, I'm going to introduce our MCs for the night. Give it up for Anjita and Kriti!
शहद कभी नरम नरम कभी सख्त सख्त कभी नीम नीम कभी शहद शहद कभी नरम नरम कभी सख्त सख्त मोरा पिया मोरा पिया मोरा पिया नजरों के तीर में बसा है प्यार जब भी चला है वो दिल के पार नजरों के तीर में बसा है प्यार जब भी चला है वो दिल के पार लज्जा से मर रे जी लज्जा से मर रे जी यार लज्जा से मर रे
நாடா இது சப்ப பீட்டு குளுத்துடா மச்சாப்பா மச்சாப்பா
Good evening, everyone. Is it a lovely evening tonight? My name is Kriti Dagam.
My name is Anjita. I'm the younger sister of the bride.
And I'm the older sister of the groom. And we are your hosts tonight for Saketh and Madhu Sangeet.
So, who do we have from the bride side? Make some noise if you're here from Madhu.
And let's hear it from the groom side who is here for Saketh. We have a special group of people here in Metro Detroit who is here from both sides.
We are so lucky to have such great family and friends, not only in this community, but also those who have flown so far across the world to bless the couple. On the Venugopalan and Sanam side, we have Rajamama from India, Vicky from Singapore, just for Madhu, Akka and Saketh.
From the Samay Mantri side, we have Ganesh Bide family and Dr. Vijay Mohan families, along with our cousins and grandnieces and nephews. They traveled from Hyderabad, Seattle, Portland, San Jose, Maryland, all to be here with us tonight. We also have extended family members and friends from Canada, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, all over to be here. We do have some family members missing today who couldn't travel from India and across the US. We miss them, but we feel the presence of their blessings and happiness here tonight as well.
So, we have seen our wonderful bride, but where's the groom?
I think he needs a minute to recover from that spectacular entrance from our bride. We're gonna invite our littlest performers next to warm up the dance floor a little bit.
जंगली कह दे जन्म में रंग बदल के आंखों के पर्दों पे
I've known Madhu since high school, and we've shared so many years together of fun, laughter, and disagreements. Whether it's last-minute dance choreo, midnight rehearsals, or exploring the city during our college years, we've been there for each other through it all.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Annapurna, and Madhu and I met when we were 11 years old at a Tana dance rehearsal And we were just two little girls who got paired together and created this undescribable friendship.
Hi, I'm Nilama, Madhu's childhood and school friend of almost 19 years. I don't know, I honestly lost count. But Madhu and I first met at a summer reading activity at Novi Public Library. And I know, Madhu, when you saw me, you're probably like, I have to be friends with this girl.
So, whenever I think of Madhu, I think of sisterhood. We quickly went from acquaintances to best friends to family. And over the years, we've been it all to each other. We've been love interests in dance productions, clowns during frequent sleepovers, crying buddies when watching romantic comedies, and roommates in college, navigating the real world together, just to name a few. We've stood by each other through life's victories and challenges, and I've been there for each other through the awkward braces and glasses years. Thank you. Witnessing each other be successful in our respective careers, and getting to watch our own love stories become a reality. Madhu is also one of the most thoughtful people I know. When I got married and moved away, within the first few days of me living in a new place, I received a handwritten letter from her in the mail. Mostly because she knew how much I love letters and knew I needed a piece of home with me. We love, fight, laugh, and cry together, just like sisters do, and I'm so grateful to say that I found a sister in you, Madhu.
When I think of Madhu as a friend, I think of home. I feel safe. She's like the warm cup of Maggie in a rom-com that you want to cuddle up to on a cold day. I think of Novi, where we grew up, the mall, the library, our hot girl auntie walks. Madhu's a friend who you know if you hang out with, you're gonna leave feeling better. I mean, everyone here understands me when I say that she is the most contagious smile and laughter. Some of my favorite memories of Madhu and I are our time of studying together at Wayne State. I remember I was so nervous about starting a random dance class for an art credit, but when I saw Madhu, all my anxiety melted away, and I was so excited. Needless to say, our friendship only grew stronger, and we would laugh so hard. I honestly thought we might have scared some people with the way we laughed. Through all these years, Madhu, you've grown to become a sister to me. Everything that holds significance to you automatically became significant to me, even seeing auntie, uncle, and Anshu's family. One of the many things I love about our friendship and sisterhood is how we always encourage each other and to be the best versions of ourselves. She's constantly pushing me and urging me to try a new activity, a new art show, or and whatever we do, we always just have the best time together. Madhu's clearly one of the most selfless and personal people I know. She can strike a conversation with anyone, and even when I introduce her to my friends, they instantly love her, and sometimes even more than me. Madhu and I share a lot of similar qualities when it comes to our personalities. Maybe that's how she somehow just always knows how I'm feeling, if I'm down or stressed. I think the only flaw she has is that she just never remembers dates. But don't worry, Madhu, I'll never fail to remind you how my birthday is 10 days after yours. But I guess, Saketh, now that'll be your responsibility. Madhu, you already know how sentimental I am about you moving to California. But if our friendship could survive the test of time during turtleneck phases and unibrows, then I'm pretty sure this will just be another chapter of our lives. Saketh? When I think Madhu, I think soul sister. Soul sisters are two people that can be completely themselves around each other. Not only can I and Madhu be totally goofy and totally silly, but she's the one person that knows exactly what I'm thinking, even before I say it. Madhu, you are my person. Soul sisters also defend and they protect. Just the other day, I remembered this time when Madhu, who loves to play hero, defended our dance program time slot that was unfairly taken away from us. I'm blown away by Madhu's passion, her love, and her friendship. Madhu, I loved being your dance friend, our engagement buddy, college roommate, for your partner, sister, and now bridesmaid. I love being there for you, whether it's a shoulder that you need for leaning, or whether you're celebrating
something special. I still remember the day when during our engagement intermission, I had to go fetch mic batteries for the show to continue. Or the day I planned your first surprise college birthday party. I want to say that when I found out that I was going to sleep over at my dance teacher's house with a little girl, little did I know that we would be the best of friends. Madhu, even though we live miles apart, I'm so glad that our friendship only grows.
Okay. Saketh, I still remember at Model E1 in third. And then I remember how excited Madhu was when she reconnected. It's just crazy to think that after all this time growing up together, you were the Raj to her sermon all along. I can't wait to learn more about you, and I'm so glad you guys found each other. I'm excited for the life you guys are about to start together. I love you guys, and cheers to a lifetime of happiness. May you continue to inspire others through your love.
Saketh, you are one lucky guy. As I get to know you, I find you fun, kind, and overall amazing, and so perfect for our Madhu. My heart is full when I see how much you love her and how well you know her. I wish you both all the love and happiness as you build your life together.
All right, now I get to be the last one. So Saketh, even though we've known each other since we were little kids, it's been so fun getting to know you these last few years and learning about your wit, charm, and kindness. You truly are a perfect fit for our Madhu. And I know I speak for everyone here tonight that we are so happy that you both found each other and are embarking on this beautiful next chapter of life together. So we can't wait to see what adventures life takes you on next. Cheers.
मन गीत करावो जी रे क्यों तरसावे हो मन सकल दिखावो जी हरी शरारत सब जानू मैं तो धरी हर सले उन बंगाली में कांड गे मर उड़न जागी ओ कड़ी बंदा में थारी चांदनी पण दामन में भाती खुशी रे झुम 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 हमारे उड़न जागी ओ कड़ी बंदा में थारी चांदनी पण दामन में भाती खुशी रे झुम 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 झुम
हाय चक्का चक है तू हाय चक्का चक हूँ मैं हाय चक्का चक है तू हाय चक्का चक हूँ मैं टपकती दोपहर सी लटक की लहर सी मेरे जैसी चाहिए तेरे जैसे हो फूलों वाली डाली भी हूँ चुप्पा भी हूँ डाली भी हूँ बोलो कैसे चाहिए तेरे जैसे हो पलक टूटता पहली हाथ सदा करता कोई चार में बरसात कौन वहाँ था किसके साथ हाय चक्का चक हूँ मैं हाय चक्का चक है तू हाय हाय चक्का चक हूँ मैं
Please bear with the technical difficulties. Up next, we have this is the first image. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me now? Yes? Okay. I guess you have to share then, Anjita. Up next. No? Up next, we have a few.
Hi Madhu, hi Saketh. We are so glad you two lovely people found each other.
It's poetic almost. Love was really right in front of me.
It sure did take them long enough.
I know. It's like Akka watched so many Bollywood movies, her life became one.
Well, they eventually figured it out. This is the story of how they didn't. We love you, Akka.
And I guess you're okay too, Saketh Baba.
Though they did not always know each other, Madhu and Saketh were always in each other's orbits.
Hi, I'm Saketh.
Hi, I'm Madhu.
अरे भोली सी सूरत आंखों में मस्ती दूर खड़ी शर्माए हाय हाय एक झलक दिखलाए कभी कभी आंचल में छुप जाए हाय हाय मेरी नजर से तुम देखो तो यार नजर वो आए भोली सी सूरत आंखों में मस्ती दूर खड़ी शर्माए हाय हाय एक झलक दिखलाए कभी कभी आंचल में छुप जाए
school, Madhu and Saketh finally became acquaintances. You know that saying, work hard, play hard? Well, Madhu worked hard and Saketh played hard. Madhu and Saketh kept seeing more of each other. Neither of them bold or free enough, they just admired each other from afar.
Oh, yeah.
What a performance, what a performance, wonderful. Great.
Is it working now? It's not. Okay, that was a beautiful performance. Big round, big round. And as we all know, there's two sides to a story. So here's our version, our meaning. Let me introduce myself. I'm Priyanka, Saketh's cousin. And we have our side of the story by Saketh's biggest fans, Raya, Pravya, and Vivan. Enjoy!
Hey everyone, do you like fairy tales? Yes, like Jurassic Park? No, silly. I've got a good one to show and tell you. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there was a boy. Let's call him Prince Saketh. Madhu was dancing her way to life, eating pani puri and washing it down with thumbs up.
तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहे हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहे तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहे हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहे दर दुम 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 दर
The perfect moment had a yarn. In the pants, slid into the princess's Instagram DM. She responded with a winky face emoji. The deal was sealed.
everyone.
Thank you for coming.
So, Papa, your firstborn is getting married. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. It's crazy that I still feel like at the age of Saketh and Madhu. And it was just yesterday, I was drinking coffee and, singing duets with my wife, with my girlfriend.
Singing duets with your girlfriend?
Yes, my brothers and I invented romance. Don't believe me? Just watch.
చెంగావి రంగు చీర కట్టుకున్న చిన్నది దానిది మరియా దానిది మరియా అందమంతా చీరలోనే ఉన్నది చెంగావి రంగు చీర కట్టుకున్న చిన్నది దానిది మరియా అందమంతా చీరలోనే ఉన్నది ఎన్నెన్నో జన్మల బంధం నీది నాది
ఎన్నటికీ మాయని మమత నాది నీది
ఒక్క క్షణం నిన్ను వీడి నేను ఎన్నెన్నో జన్మల బంధం నీది నాది ఎన్నటికీ మాయని మమత నాది నీది ఒక్క క్షణం నిన్ను వీడి శారద మందిర పూల పిల్లి వెన్నెల నవ్వుతూ చావల సంఖ్యలు రంగరిస్తా కనులతో చుపలే కానుకున్న కథయో
दरबाज का
గోల్కొండ కోట కాడ యమునా తీరాల కాడ మోగిలే కాజా ఇతది ఇంకా మదీనా చిందు దేశమైనా ఈ ప్రేమ ఒక్కటే వాడే పైన చిన్న ఏమైనా బాగుందా ప్రేమిస్తే పెద్దోళ్ళంతా తప్పులించుతారా ఏందయ్యో ఈ గోలా అన్నట్టు ఈ కొత్తోళ్ళు గుర్తుపాలు కర్రా Love makes life beautiful Love makes life beautiful
Madhu is a certified 90s Bollywood baby. She grew up listening to stories of Romeo and Juliet, Raj and Simran, Padma and Shailendra.
Madhu makes sure that everyone she has met has seen Bollywood classics. She made sure that Saketh and her niece Laya watched DDLJ just a couple months ago.
Growing up, we didn't quite know who would been married or when or where. All we knew is that there would be a Sanam Sisters dance.
ऐसा वैसा कुछ क्यों होता है सहेली रेली रेली क्या है ये पहेली ऐसा वैसा कुछ क्यों होता है सहेली मेरी अंगड़ाइयाँ मेरी अंगड़ाइयाँ मेरी तन्हाइयाँ मेरी अंगड़ाइयाँ कितनी अकेली ऐसा वैसा कुछ क्यों होता है सहेली
We have seen some amazing dances tonight. Let's play a little game to get to know our bride and groom a little better.
Can we please have our beautiful couple, Madhu and Saketh, right over there, please? I would also like to invite their executive producers, Ma, Baba, Madhuri Auntie, Vijay Uncle, please come up onto the stage.
We are going to ask a few questions. Move towards Saketh or Madhu, depending on whether you think, who you think would do what the question is saying. Are we ready?
All right, so who is more likely to take longer to get ready for the wedding tomorrow? Go on the side of who you think. Oh, both parents think their kids are high maintenance. Who do you think is most likely to take longer getting ready for the wedding tomorrow? Yeah. Go on Madhu's side if you think it'll be Madhu, Saketh's side if you think it'll be Saketh. Interesting. Who is more likely to tear up after they see each other on the mandapam? All of the boys are romantics here, really. Who is more likely to forget the steps to their first dance? Walk over to the side of the person you think it is. So much confidence in our groom, so much confidence. Between Madhu and Saketh, who is more likely to be the cool parent? No movement from any parents. Pity movement from some parents. Who is more likely to get homesick on their honeymoon? She's already homesick and she's right here. Okay, last question. Who is more likely to show their spouse the most love and affection? I'm not sure what their answer was for that one, but that's all the questions I have for you today.
like to say a few words about him.
Hello, hello. So my name is Nirgunathala, for those of you who don't know me. I hold the distinction here of being Saketh's oldest friend. I don't really have any memories before knowing Saketh, really. Our upbringing mirrored one another's very, very closely. My choral childhood memories wouldn't be complete without you, without Rajiv Uttakur here, and Teja, who's going to be joining us later. We used to get together very regularly growing up. Every few weeks, we would hang out, our parents would have parties, and I remember being so excited to be able to hang out with these guys because of those parties. And, you know, we shared a lot of major milestones together during those years. A lot of birthdays. Saketh and I used to celebrate so many birthdays very close to each other. And I literally thought we were born on the same exact day, July 25th, 1993. And I thought that for about until middle school. And it was only then that I found out that Saketh was actually 11 days older than me, July 14th, 1993. And that made a lot of sense. That 11 days made a big difference. Saketh was definitely the boss. He was definitely the one in charge. He loved to manage, and dare I say, micromanage at times. I remember, and he was in, I mean, him and Teja, I have to say Teja as well, were in charge of a lot of the games and things we got up to. And we were all very competitive for a lot of those things. And the people who took the brunt of that were probably Rajiv and my little brother Polgana. But we did everything. We played everything together. Nintendo 64, Yu-Gi-Oh, Halo, basketball, you name it. We did all of that stuff together growing up. Similarly, we used to get into a lot of trouble growing up as well. I'm sure some of these aunties can attest to. We used to ditch parties to go on adventures. That usually resulted in us getting lost or our parents frantically calling one another to find out where we are. Coming up with creative ways to prevent our parents from leaving parties so that we could stay up past our bedtime and their bedtimes as well. Sneaking our parents' cars without their permission. That was a little later when we were older. Prank phone calls from our parents' landlines. We definitely used to do that. I know that got me yelled at, and I know that got some other people spanked. Ding dong ditching, that was a classic. I don't know why we did that. But I remember Saketh being one of the slower ones and definitely getting us caught. Roaming the streets late at night for sleepovers. And several other shenanigans that I'll just leave unsaid. But I will say Saketh exercised a lot of judgment and restraint during all those shenanigans. And I think that's also the older brother mature vibe in him. And I think that's also the good discipline from his parents and his older sister Kriti. And when I think of him and the man that he is today, I think of a mature, goal-oriented, family-oriented man who's a leader amongst his friends and a superstar uncle as well. But he's also at the same time a very goofy guy and a guy that knows how to have a good time and still get into trouble with his old buddies. Who knows, maybe later this week. And I also know he has good judgment because he's getting married to a girl from the best school district in Southeast Michigan, Nova High School. I have to shout out to Nova. And similar to you, Madhu also seems to reflect those good family values that you also hold in high regard. So I'm really happy to see you guys as a couple. You guys seem to be a perfect match. And Saketh, I just want to say, I have cherished all the memories we've had together so far. And no matter how many states away or time zones away we are in the future, I know that we're gonna stay in touch and continue to build on these memories. You are my brother for life, and I'm really happy to be able to celebrate both of you guys. All right, cheers to both of you.
All right, hey, I'm Silesh. I've known Saketh basically since just before elementary school, when we were the original kids in Balavihar, Troy Balavihar. We called ourselves the OJs. I know that originals is usually OGs, but OJs just seemed like a better fit, and who knows, we just really probably liked orange juice back then, and I'm pretty sure Saketh made this exact same joke. This speech is structured in the order of where I'm kind of in the middle, you know. In reality, Saketh, I've known you since you were like 5, you know. You were one of the closest people I know, like you're one of the first people that I met when I came to the US, and there's like a million stories that I could tell, but I'm gonna keep it pretty brief, okay? Apparently, growing up, whenever Saketh wanted to go, parents would ask him a million questions, and after a little while, he would just say, "Oh, Silesh is gonna be there." And they just let him go without hesitation. I think he said that once or twice. I wasn't even going to be at wherever he was going, so I'm glad that was your excuse. Auntie, uncle, thank you for trusting Saketh. If I'm being honest, in high school it was just us being awake until 12 a.m. not doing homework. But at the end of the day, he's probably a lot more responsible than I am, so if anything, he was keeping an eye on me. So me and Saketh did so many things growing up together. We went to school together, we had tennis, frisbee, Balavihar, temple youth. I think there was a month or so where I think I saw Saketh every single day for a month straight. At the end of the day, it was kind of like having a sibling with me. And honestly, that pretty much defines our relationship that's been going on ever since then, you know? Although I will say it's actually a little astounding that we've put up with each other this long, because we've tested our friendship. Me and Saketh argue with each other more than anybody I know, and I'm pretty sure it's vice versa as well. But at the end of the day, it takes true friendship to really be able to tell you exactly what you think about someone or what they're doing. And at the end of the day, it always came from the bottom of his heart. And he was just always trying to make sure everyone was doing well, you know? Although his memory, sometimes he'd just quote something you said when you were 7 at a Chuck E. Cheese offhandedly, but he'd just tell you the exact quote verbatim, and he just used that against you, you know? It's fine. It's just gonna help him out a little bit. But between your memory of nostalgia and all the fun that we have, and Madhu's ability to turn a 2-minute story into a 30-minute story, you're gonna keep yourselves entertained and everyone around you entertained for a very long time, you know? In all seriousness, Saketh's prodding always did come from a place of looking out for us or our whole group as a whole, you know? Saketh wanted people around him to be the best person, the best version of themselves. And I think that's always something I've admired about you, you know? I'll always cherish the memories of everything we've done together, from geeking out about Lord of the Rings, screaming to each other that you suck at a video game at 2 a.m. of whatever PlayStation game of the month that we were playing, you know? To just reminiscing about the good old times. And you know, at one of those video game sessions, I'm pretty sure that's when he told us that he started seeing Madhu at that time, you know? So even just those moments with you just hold such a nice place in my heart, you know? Focus more on the important person for the weekend, Madhu. I've known you for 12 years, you know? You've always been the most positive, bubbly, enthusiastic person I know. Your capacity to empathize with people is just out of this world, whether it's with a friend, a patient, a stranger. You're someone who I know who can always elevate any situation, and that in combination with Saketh's drive for betterment is just really synergistic, you know? I'm so glad that two of my closest friends found each other, and I can't wait to see you grow together.
Hi everybody, my name is Malhar, and compared to Nirgan and Stylish, I actually became friends with Saketh relatively recently. Saketh and I actually only first met at Michigan our freshman year of college, but we didn't really start talking or hanging out until the summer after our sophomore years. I was studying for the MCAT, Saketh was at an internship at Ford, and neither of us really wanted to do the work that we were supposed to do, so I went through my phone book, I texted every single person in my contact list, so like, all 12 of them. Saketh was the only person to respond. And because of that, we talked all summer, and by the end of the summer, he was one of my closest friends. Through the rest of the college, I could talk for hours about all the memories we have, all the late nights in the fishbowl, thinking we ran campus, all the inside jokes we have, the concerts, the games, the trips. The memories we have, speak for themselves. Anyone can be a friend during the fun times. These past 10 years I've known Saketh. He supported me through every personal and professional roadblock I've ever had. It's hard for me to say this because, as a rule, I don't give you compliments to your face, but, every time I need to talk to someone, you're the first person I go to, and there's really no one's advice or input or opinion I respect or value more than yours. And I know that you're always someone available for me. And, since we graduated from college, we don't see each other as much as we used to. We don't talk as much just due to the time difference and everything. But you still are always the guy to make an effort to keep our friend group together, plan all the trips, plan our Facebook chats and video calls and everything. Post-grad, when you were at Troy and SR National, I know you're pretty unhappy, but you did the most courageous thing anyone could ever do. You bet on yourself, you put in the work, you gave yourself shingles, you got a job at Tesla, and that's just the type of guy you are. You're generally a great person, hardworking, and I was very happy to see you believe in yourself as much as the rest of us did. And I know bringing that same intensity and love and encouragement with your relationship with Madhu. And Madhu, we met just recently, but you're so kind, came to engagement with Sydney. Welcome yourself into the family, and from now until forever, anything you'll ever need, I'll always be there for you. You're really a brother to me, and you too, Madhu, forever. I wish you both the best happiness in the world. Thanks.
దుమ్ములోన పోట్ల గిట్ట దూకినట్టు పొలేరమ్మ జాతరలో పోతరాజు ఊగినట్టు కిర్రు సెప్పులేసుకొని కర్ర సాము చేసినట్టు మర్రి చెట్టు నీడలోన కుర్ర గుంపు కూడినట్టు ఎర్ర జొన్న రట్టలోన మిరప తొక్కు కలిపినట్టు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు
Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed all of the performances tonight. We also hope you enjoyed the Hyderabadi decor, flavors, and styles in the performances today. We want to see all of you on the dance floor next.
Wait. I think we forgot something. Ladies and gentlemen, for one last time, as single people, we have Madhu Mita Sanam and Saketh Samay Mantri.
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम 3, 2, 1, let's go!